room tour.
Hello there, welcome inside.
Thank you. This is room 5-202.
Welcome to your sleeping quarters while on the Halcyon Starcruiser. This will be where your sleeping berths are stored, as well as all of the amenities you'll need throughout your stay. You have these storage compartments, as well as the refreshers. You're able to use any of the amenities listed inside of the room, as well as the viewport, one of my personal favorites. I've been on a few different deep space passenger vessels, and not all of them have a viewport for every room like the Halcyon does. It's something I'm personally very proud of. However, I understand that you might not want to view space as well as the interesting details going on outside, since we might be in a blockade for some reason. So if you'd like to close it at any time, you're welcome to press the button, and if it's too bright, the stars can be very bright this time of year, especially as we pass by our Coral Roses Chandrilla, going to that too. So you're able to close it if you'd like. We also have the map, as well as different ways to change the console screens for whatever you might need. We have the home phone, which connects to these passenger services, available 24 hours a day. This is also where you'll talk to our home droid, D3. She's one of my favorite people on the entire ship, and every time you talk to D3, you get a sense of home, as she created by our founder, Shug Tabor himself. So she knows the ship better than anyone else. Would you like to talk to her?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Please press the button to activate, and make sure to speak loud and clearly. You just tap your data band right here to connect. Seems as if she might be using the cargo hold. My
They are.
goodness.
Contact me if anything changes. Oh, it's a new passenger. Hello, and welcome aboard.
Hello, D3. These are the travelers.
Why, yes, I am D3-09. I'm so flattered that you already know my name. Is now a good time to discuss your journey?
Yes.
Wonderful. I am the logistics droid of the Halcyon, and I'll be available to you here during your journey. Have you used a droid link panel before?
No.
Don't worry, it's easy. This is where we'll talk throughout your journey. And I cannot see into your cabin, as this is an audio-only link. So please speak clearly. So tell me, what brings you to our treasured ship?
Adventure.
Adventurous passengers are my favorite. And you'll get plenty of adventure as we travel through wild space. Now, before I forget, did you bring any Dianoga eggs with you on board?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's a shame. We found a clutch of eggs left unattended in the hydrolift, and I'm hoping to find the owner before something hatches. Yes, that is disturbing, but I'm with a passenger. Panicking won't solve anything, and you watch your language. Oh dear, you don't understand binary, do you?
Apparently not.
Well, that's a relief. Although I suppose there's no use hiding what's happening. The Halcyon is being investigated by the First Order. My colleague is worried they might cause problems for us. But I'm not worried. Are you?
Not at all.
Yes.
Excellent. We plan this voyage to be free of worries. Now, in the meantime, your first shipwide event is muster. Did you have any questions about it?
Where will we meet?
Muster takes place in the atrium at 4 p.m. Captain Keevan assembles everyone, welcomes them to the Halcyon, and then shares important logistical information about our voyage. Oh, it's quite moving. I always make a point of attending because, oh, blast it! The Dianoga eggs. I need to move them to secure containment, so I'll miss Muster today. Will you come back and let me know what you think of it?
Yes.
Thank you. And whenever I have something to share with you, I'll activate your panel's red notification light so you know when to call me. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Perfect. Now, I As for what you can do first, do you know where the bridge is?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. In that case, one thing you might want to do ahead of our official send-off is visit the bridge. The views of Chandrilla are particularly stunning right now. So, unless there's anything else, I'll let you get started exploring the ship.
Thank you, D3.
Of course. Best journey.
You're able to take whichever holoscans you'd like of the room, as well as the refreshers in the quarters. Did you have any further questions about the ship, your rooms, or the history of the Halcyon Starcruiser?
Is there anything we should know that you can think of?
My goodness, we're going all the way back to the very maiden voyage. You can see back to here on the console viewport, and that's signifying the original maiden voyage of the Halcyon Starcruiser. That's where we went the very first time. And if you look right in front of the sublight lounge, you'll notice the Halcyon fluke. The Halcyon fluke was used on the maiden voyage as that tradition of everyone pressing the wine bottle against the front of the ship to signify the beginning. However, when our founder Shug Trebor hit it against the front of the ship, because of his small angel size, it did not break. Most people would take this as a word of caution, a sign of bad or not very great luck. However, Shug took it as a sign of great signifying mystery. Who knows what's going to happen next? A sign of good luck, actually. And so now it's known as the Halcyon fluke, right outside of the sublight lounge. And as time went by, travelers would come to it and rub their hand on it for good luck, as it was a gambling ship at one time. Whole different side of the history. We were owned by the Hutts. We won't go there. But they would just rub it as a sign of good fortune. And so now we had to cover it up because so many people were rubbing it. But if you ever want to view it, it's right outside of the sublight lounge and playing that game of Hollow Sabak. If you feel like you need those extra bits of courage, it's always good to inspire and delight.
I saw it, yeah. That was cool.
I think I will continue my tour here.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Of course. If you have any further questions, the passenger services crew is always available to help. May the stars light your way, everyone.
Thank you. Good. Plugs. I'm trying to get a better view of the bunk beds. There we go. There's the bunk beds. A little ladder. I want to jump up there and take a nap right now. And you said we can close the...
We are able to, yes sir. If you click the lit button.
This one?
Yes sir. We have the languages of Orbesh and the basic Galactic. I grew up on Naboo, so Orbesh is always easier for me to see.
That's cool. So there's your closing of the window.
And you're able to open it with the
Open
red
it
one.
back up with the red one. Let's look at those pesky TIE fighters again.
These actually look pretty big for bunk beds.
Of course. Well, you never know who's going to be traveling. We had a family of Hutts last week and a quite enjoyed their stay. And thank goodness we have the new flooring after the refurbishment for the 275th. And so the flooring that you see within the atrium, as well as the rest of the ship, is going to be from core worlds of other planets. Jim Sully's Diamond Sapphire's ruins, and it was replaced after.
I'm guessing these are pull-out this is a pull-out table with some stools. I'm guessing. Yeah.
Chewbacca. Almost Chewbacca size.
So you got a little table there with some pull-out stools. The air conditioning vents are really cool looking. Kind of got that industrial look to it. Get out of your way. Sorry.
Oh, Ricky. My goodness.
We come over here and look at the bathroom right quick. Here's a sink. Here's a toilet. And here is your shower. Oh, and there's the pull down bed for a little one.
I'm quite adventurous, so I would find myself sleeping here.
What's the maximum that
This one's going to be able to hold 5.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I guess 1, 2,
Oh, of course,
3,
my lady. I apologize.
4, 5. So
All right.
There's the pull-out bed.
Thank you. Of course.
We got a mirror over here with some bottled
All
water.
right, we're gonna head right down this way.
And that's it.